Top of it. Look, I want to talk to y'all today about progress and why when you first take that leap to do something progressive, to change your life for the better, it always starts out ugly, man. I mean, just without fail, it's going to be ugly in some kind of way. Whether it's starting a new job, a new business venture, you want to start working out, change your diet, relationships, you want to dump a chick, whatever it is, man, you want to do something new that you know is going to be difficult at first. But I'm here to let you know, man, that's just part of the process. It's going to be ugly at first. No matter what you do, you want to progress your life. You want to make your life better. Well, that requires change, because if you want to make your life better, that means right now it's not as good as it can be. So that's going to require you to do something different. I mean, this is obvious, but it is to be said that I want you guys to know you got to expect it to be ugly. Oh man, it's going to be ugly, man. That ugly stage. You want to take a chance on a new hairdo, whatever it is, man. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you should embrace it, man. Embrace that ugly. Man, I done did so many new things in my life. It's ridiculous that at this point in life, man, I'm not afraid to do anything new that I genuinely want to do, because I know that is what I want to do. It's calling me, and I have to do it. And I already know before I start a new venture on something, I already know it's gonna be ugly. It's going to be uncomfortable. Fun fact, did you guys know that caterpillars, when they are getting ready to turn into a butterfly, when they go into that cocooning stage, before they transform into that beautiful butterfly, that during their cocooning stage, they actually have to essentially decapitate themselves, aka they gotta basically cut their head off. Can you imagine? Before you decide to, you know you're about to be a butterfly in a short amount of time, but before you do, you just gotta trust nature and trust the process and let that head come off, man. I mean, golly, if that don't scream taking a chance, if that don't scream having faith, I don't know what does. That's faith and just trusting the process. I can give so many examples, man. I mean, shoot, let's say right now, me, currently, I'm doing something new, man. If you guys have been following me, you know, I recently had to downgrade my lifestyle. I had to move out of my nice luxury, somewhat luxury apartments in a nice side of town, beautiful side of town that I was at for over 3 years. And, you know, as bad as I didn't want to do it, I had to downgrade. I had to move because my money was getting funny. And I knew that I want to take this next step in life, man. I want to use all the money I have and put it towards this other business venture that is potentially going to get me 10 to 100 steps ahead of where I'm at right now. But if I keep paying this high rent, it's going to be more difficult to get there. So eventually I just cut my lease. I ended my lease way early. And here I am, you know, I got roommates, and it's very uncomfortable. You know, it's been okay so far. Even today, man, we got, to get kind of personal, I got one of my roommates, she kind of left randomly. I didn't like her. You know, just the way she carried herself was very ghetto and low class. And she's been gone for about a week or 2 weeks almost. But lo and behold, my landlord found some new people. And yeah, I mean new people. He replaced her with a couple of people, a couple. that's moving into that one room, and I'm really pissed off about that because I already met the guy. It's a dude and a chick, and the guy, I don't like him. He's super low class. Oh man, I just don't like it, man. We gotta we gotta share a refrigerator, everybody. I'm just pissed off, man. And but it is what it is. This is my situation. I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna be uncomfortable for a little bit. I'm not gonna let that ruin my life or anything. You know, it is what it is. I accept it. And I'm gonna laugh at this in a few years, but right now it's annoying. So that's something I wasn't really expecting. It's a little detour of life, but that's part of it, man. It's the process. It's ugly, you know. And that's part of just progressing, man. You gotta embrace it. Make the most of it. You know, I'm gonna make the most of mine. I'm not gonna let these people in this house that I share with, I'm not gonna let them make me uncomfortable. I'm still gonna do what I would have been doing in my house. Check this squirrel out. I'm gonna, you know, still poke my chest out. I'm the alpha dog in this house, you understand? And, you know, it's mine. I'm owning this house. I'm gonna be respectable and respectful, but at the end of the day, man, I'm treating this place like it's mine, bro. Like I paid for the house. It's my house, you know what I'm saying? And you guys should be the same way when it comes to whatever venture you're doing, whatever new thing you're embracing. You gotta own it like it's yours. You know, don't have no pity party like, damn, you know, I wish I wasn't having to go through this, or I wish I didn't have to lose all this weight or eat better. Man, I wish I could just do what I used to do. But you already know what you used to do brings. You already know that way of life, but this new venture that you're taking, you know, this old relationship that you want to let go of because you know this chick is no good for you. Yeah, you might miss her. You might miss the way she looked in the dresses and you know what I'm saying, the way she put it down in the bedroom. You might miss all that stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, there's a reason why you want to let her go, if that's your situation. And at the end of the day, you should remember the why. You should know why you're doing what you do. Because when you remember your why, it makes it easier to deal with. You don't forget that, and you don't get in your feelings about it, you know? So I'm just here to say, man, embrace the discomfort. It's gonna be ugly, but that's just part of it, man. You know, when I lift weights, when I get in the gym, after not being in the gym, I already know it's gonna be a process. That's why you really wanna stay active. You wanna stay in the gym and stay in shape, because going from out of shape to in shape is ugly. It's always ugly. You know, you're gonna find out your flaws very soon. You know, you're gonna be realizing that you're out of breath very soon. You know, you're weaker than you thought. You know, your stomach, you know what I'm saying? You're not eating right, so now your stomach might hurt. And there's just so many flaws. It just points it out, but that's only because you haven't been putting in that work. You got to put in that work, man. So get busy, man. Start putting in that work to get that progress out of life that you want, man. And me, shit, I got a lot of things I need to work on, man. I need a new chick or two. I need new women, man. It's uncomfortable because now I got to go out and schedule out time to go talk to chicks like I used to. And it's going to be uncomfortable at first because I don't really want to do that. I don't want to go out my way and try to holler at broads for an hour a day like I'm going to the gym like I used to. I used to do that. And I remember a period of time where it was a long stretch of time where I would do that. And my dating life was glorious. I had the most beautiful women consistently on my line. We going on dates, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't really want to do the whole dating rotation. I don't need to be a whole Mac daddy or nothing. Just, you know, it'd be nice to have a more quality women in my life. That's something I need to work on. But right now I got a couple chicks I'm sort of talking to, so that's what it is right now. But nonetheless, man, I hope this message reaches you, man, and just makes you comfortable with the uncomfortableness of progress. At least that initial stage, right? Because once you get the ball rolling, it gets way easier, man. It just becomes a smooth sailing process. And that's what you want, man. You want it to be where it's easy and it looks like it's nothing, but to other people it looks like it's nothing, but at first it was tough. But you make it look easy because you've been doing this. You've been putting in that work. You understand? So hopefully this registers with you, man. Let me know what you think in the comments, man, and hit that like button. It's free, you know what I'm saying? And if you mess with me, hit that subscribe button, man. I got more stuff on the way, you understand? So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.